everybody, and welcome to a new stream. I hope all of you guys are doing well. Today, we will continue with Zone Zero. As you might remember, last time we finished the quest with Alice and Yuzuha. And today we will continue. I think we're going to figure out more about Obol Squad today, based on the picture of like the versions of what came after the one with Alice and Yuzuha. And I think we're gonna learn more about what's her name, Orphe, I think. Sorry, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing well, Praxi. Please. I'm not sure what exactly is gonna happen, but I think we're gonna learn more about Obol Squad today. Also, I have been thinking about doing polls, because we do have quite a few polls saved up. And I'm thinking maybe, because I looked up the best team combinations for Jane Doe, right? And I've been thinking, should we pull for Ramiel or should we not? Because we may have enough pulls to pull for her and for Yuzuha. So we're gonna do her trial. We're gonna do a trial, and then we're gonna decide. We're gonna do the trial, and then we're gonna decide. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about anything. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I'll regret it. I don't know. Anyway, let's switch to the game. Then you would have a good team. Jane, Alice, and Gramiel. I see. Okay. Also we're gonna continue with the quest, of course. However, let's first do the trial. Start demo. Can I wait for your reaction to combat? Right, I saw you sent me a video in the reaction channel on Discord to do after I saw her attacks, I think you said. Okay. Okay, first of all, there's a lot of wings. Go away, I'm trying to look at her. Wait, her wings are robot wings? At least like the outer ones? Okay. She's a jetpack. I am Speed. Yes, I know, I'm supposed to do a trial. Okay. You just need to notice all the camera angles in the combat animation. Okay, we're gonna look at it. But so far, she looks really pretty. Okay. Okay. Press circulate and max that floating radius. Okay.
Rotate.
Okay, so far. Can you leave me alone for a moment? I'm trying to look at her.
Up we go.
So far, she doesn't seem too bad with the, you know, the grooming stuff. It doesn't seem too bad compared like to the default in this game. So far. Yeah, okay, let's see. Hold to enter stand shift and press space to switch H to enter. Can you leave me, please?
You won't be disappointed.
Okay. Did I do it wrong? Oh,
Switching.
No press.
A dance.
Okay. Attack an enemy to inflict an attribute anomaly and trigger a brief range effect.
I'll cover you.
But I can't switch back to her.
Put that aside.
Oh, I'm not supposed to. Okay.
Switch.
After triggering your French free times, press space to switch.
Ready to dance with me?
Okay. Still doesn't seem too bad. If you don't notice them in this combat, you'll share another video. Okay. I mean, so far it doesn't seem too bad.
Let me play the final length of your face.
Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. That one kind of seemed a little bit...
A single moment can become eternity. Yeah?
It seemed a little bit sus. But still, like, compared to this lady here, it still doesn't seem too bad.
An opening. Farewell.
I mean, do we
Awaiting
really not
orders.
remember her?
I will carry out your execution!
Go on, take a physical touch. Yeah, okay.
Spin.
You do have a point. Oh, okay. Okay. She did not do that before.
Let's stir up some trouble.
Okay.
Rotate.
I think I know what you were talking about now.
I can hear your heartbeat.
Oh, can you? Can you hear my heartbeat? I wonder why it's beating.
A dance. Let's get a little closer.
Okay, but why is he not dead yet? Why is it taking so long? No, my heart rate is actually normal at the moment.
Run into trouble? Here. A spin. You can't run.
Can you die, please?
Let's stir up some trouble.
Oh, we're stirring up trouble, I think. This Romeo was the court to meet the others has physical damage. Ah, okay. But yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I'm asexual, so I don't know, it doesn't really do anything to me when I see stuff like that. It's more like, oh, okay. Anyway. You know. I thought I did Aria's trial before though. Not pansexual, asexual. Asexual. But I want to get the rewards, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Why is it not let me switch? I can't switch character. After first benefits the first. Oh.
How's this for an entrance?
Did I do it wrong? It is wrong.
Please, keep your eyes on me.
Okay, so we just work, click the basic attack, and then press the skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do it wrong again? 1, 2, 3, 4. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing what it's telling me to do. It's not working. Also, I just really good with Romeo as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is it not working? 1, 2, 3, 4.
How's this for an entrance?
First basic attack. That's what I'm doing though. I click four times the basic attack and then the skill. 1, 2, 3. But we have to do it at the same time. That doesn't work either.
Let's create the most beautiful stage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we did it. Basically, just slam with the basic as support. I still don't understand, but it worked out, so let's move on. Okay, there we go.
Right here, right now.
Okay, but I gotta say, I love Aria. She's my favorite character that I ever pulled for, like gameplay-wise. I love her gameplay.
And the winner is me!
Yes, I'm the winner.
I'll take it from here.
Hello.
Prepare to dodge.
Would you like to die?
I'm not scared at all.
Oh, there you are.
Angel Ultimate. Wink, wink.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna pull for Remiel though. I think we're gonna pull for her. I wasn't planning on it, but I think I clicked the wrong thing. I think we're going to after all. Good choice, thank you. Told you I'm smart sometimes. Not a lot, but sometimes. Okay, we don't have enough to get more of it. We need 81 searches until we get a guaranteed S rank, so let's see. We could just get in the first 10 pulls and get it over with, you know? But the game is like, no, that would be too easy. We don't do that. Okay, let's try again, please. I still need some pulls for Yusufa, you know? Still no? Can I please have her now? Please? Still no. Okay, 51 more. What about now? We don't need to go into hard pity. Just give me her. Give her to me. Okay, what about now? Please. Please? Okay, 31 more until guaranteed S rank, please. Okay, come on, please. Please? Alright, we have to get her now. We have to get an S rank now. And I hope it's her. The game was really like, no, you gotta get down to hard pity. We're not giving her to you before that.
Technical issues? I should be able to help.
Do I look sad? I feel sad. I don't want just to go full out or something. You know me. I'm gonna finish what I started. They make me go all the way up to 90 pulls again. I'm gonna be mad. Wow! Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Where's my streamer luck? My streamer luck is not working. How are you? I have been better. I lost my 50-50. Okay. There we go. There she is. Match and save that and you get free copies of it. I have never gotten free cop. I don't think I've ever gotten 2 S ranks in one temple. I don't think I've ever had that happen. I've gotten 2 S ranks in 20 pulls in Honkai Star Rail.
One day, I'll be the best public security officer
Yeah,
there
we don't
is.
care. Shut up.
Rather than the distant past, don't you think it's better to look forward to the future, my partner in crime?
There she is. I'm not even happy, I'm just upset now. We're gonna go for double engine. No, we're not gonna go for the W engine. I need to get used to her too, you know? Look at her black version. Her black version. Oh, you mean the outfit? No, no. I was just thinking, what do you mean her black version? So yes, we can look at the outfit. It's this one.
Black or white? Which side do you prefer? The salty sea breeze, the waves on a summer night, and that look on your face. I'll remember this for a long, long time.
Wait, we have a new character, and she gets 2 outfits at once. I don't even know who you are, and you have 2 skins already.
This brings back memories.
Where's the justice in that? Okay, I gotta say, I do like her dark outfit more. Here's the version where it has a mask on as well. There's a mask version? I do like the star details that she has. Okay, I do like this more than her default outfit.
Black or white?
Oh, this
Which
one.
side do you prefer?
Okay, but it's the same otherwise,
Black
it's just
or
the
white?
mask.
Which side do
Can you
prefer?
please shut up? Okay, so it's like a lace mask. Okay. I'm not really sure why she's wearing a mask. It says veil here. Maybe it's like to hide part of her face, but you know it's lace. You can see through the lace, so not really hiding anything. Wait, she has stars here on her leg as well.
Hey, always nice to see you.
Yeah, I like her black
or
outfit
white?
more than the
Which
white
side
one.
do you prefer?
I prefer the black one.
Shall we dance?
He wants to dance, but I can't dance. You're gonna will for it. I'll have you know, I have never spent money on Honkai Star Rail or Sunless Zone Zero. I've only ever spent money on Genshin. And I only spent money on Genshin once since I started streaming, which was for the Lolly skin. And now I'm like, should I? Should I not? Should I get her black outfit? Because it's so much better than a white outfit, in my very biased opinion, but should I get it?
Hey, always nice to see you.
I should get it, shouldn't I? And I've never once spent money on this game. But maybe the engine is that since then you gotta like animation as well. There's an animation if she has the right W engine. You know, I also
Pick
like
me, and I promise you'll earn big.
I also like Nicole's outfit. I mean, I like her.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
I like her default outfit as well. I just feel like this
Don't
matches
just
her
think
better.
about it. Do it.
I feel like this one fits her personality more. Just like the other agents. Wait, do like all agents have a special animation if they have the adjust the detail light, so it shouldn't have. Oh, you mean when their hair starts lighting up? Now we're gonna save our pulls for Yuzuha. I need to get Yuzuha for Alice and for Vivian. I need to get Vivian too.
It's you, manager. We can go out anytime.
If you need help, call me anytime.
Right, you got some.
A mission? Take me along.
Get some constellations.
I only handle technical matters.
You have the proper engine you can put on her. The proper engine
You,
to put on
manager.
her.
We can go out.
Shall we dance?
I don't know if any of those are considered proper engines. I get a lot of those ones. You could use Weeping Chan. Wait, which one? This one. Okay. You know why it's weeping? Because I lost my 50-50 and had to spend like over 100 pulls on her. That's why the engine is weeping. Okay, anyway.
Shall we dance?
We didn't come here to cry about how many pulls I had to spend on Ramiel. We're here to continue the story. So let's continue the story. Right, the reaction video. Okay, hold on. I almost forgot about that one. Okay. 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 Here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I think it's okay here.
Just kidding.
Come close to my embrace, our breath interlace. Gentle dangerous.
Okay, she's wearing the black outfit in this video. Why is she wearing the white one as her default? Her black one is prettier.
Your fingers between mine, soft whispers in your ears. Freeze the time, just leave the past behind. Fly and try, thought I fall. Catch me. Leather, rhythm, black or white. I'm felt the truth. I spread my wings. With my hand, there's no escaping this reality. Step by step, remove the veil, seek me for who I really am. It takes two to tango, what is not enough. Tripped over ego in this fragile life. Real close, I'll lead the dance until eternity. Swear you're back in
I'm sorry, what? What? Oh dear. I'm not gonna get banned for this, right? I mean, it's on YouTube. I should be allowed to watch this, right? Oh dear.
With my hand, there's no escaping this reality. Step by step, remove the veils, take me for who I really am. It takes two to tango, what is not enough. Strip down your ego in this fragile life. Real close, I'll lead this dance until eternity. Sway your back and forth again like a pendulum, it never stops. It takes two to tango, what is not enough. So keep on spinning, clock keeps ticking.
Gotcha.
With my hand, no turning back, it's now or never again. Step by step, take to the sky the burden that I have to bear. Let's set our fate, decide how to end this dance. Would it be a blessing? Would it be a curse? Real close, I won't let go. Trust me to the end. An angel or a demon, last again, you will decide. I'm more than a shadow, less than divine. You will keep spinning, clock keeps ticking. On and on, you and I, never ending. 2 in 1, fleeting inside, coming down to stop time.
Hello, Grubrat. Welcome to the stream. What are we watching? I don't know what we're watching. It feels like we're watching something we're not supposed to be watching, but because the first the black dressed version was with Wise, and then the white one was with Belle, and then they switched like at the end.
Decide.
Did you say something about angel or demon? Like the description. Description says an angel or a demon, that's the game you will decide. A more than a shadow, less than divine. It will keep spinning, clock keeps ticking on and on. Okay. 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 Mitch. I still don't know what to do with what I've just witnessed. Like, oh, she was hurt. Okay, but see, the thing is, for the other person, what's her name? What just happened? Anyway,
If it's you, manager, we can go out anytime.
Understood. Leave it to me.
for this one, we never watched her trailer. Is her trailer worse or the same as Remiel's? Because I don't think we ever watched her trailer, did we? Ah, dear. I mean, she's literally handcuffing herself for some reason. I don't
Just tell me
know.
the target.
He still seems worse to me. But yes, there's definitely
Hey, always nice to see you.
a lot going on with her. Ah dear. Ah dear. Anyway. Shelbo isn't near the shop entrance. Is he grabbing medicine inside? Come to think of it, I can faintly hear voices coming from within. The character demo isn't that bad, but you cannot see it without spoilers. Okay, so then we're not gonna watch it. Maybe we'll watch it later once we caught up with the story in that case. Auntie Fang, I had no idea your husband and Grant and Shifu were fellow disciples back in the day. Unexpected bond indeed. Thank you for the high praise. Also, hello, welcome to Spoon. How pretty you are. And the EP version, want me to check that one? Okay. That's right. Even though I left the sect later on, our bonds remain strong. For Shifu's generation on disciples, I practically watched him grow up, you know? Ah, such a shame about young Yi-chan. Gone too soon. I heard she exhausted her life force using the Jingmin sword in Safe One-Fei Peninsula. The Jingmin sword is a legendary weapon beyond compare. To harness such power, one must be willing to pay the price. It hasn't been easy, that's for sure. But from what you just told me, the Jingmin sword has found a new master. Looks like Yunkui-sama's legacy is in good hands. Yes, very good indeed. And, your medicine is ready. Please, take care. Junior Bell, what are you doing here? None of them are that bad. Here, more dark. Okay, so she's a Gooner character, but her trailer is dark. And Ramio is a Gooner character, but her trailer is even worse. Okay? I'm here to pick up some medicine. Are you alright, Senior? Are you unwell? Nothing major. I just haven't been sleeping well lately, so I'm here to get some medicine. It's an old problem. What are you here for, Junior Bell? Wu-Ting Root. Sorry, but we're currently out of Wu-Ting Root. Next week. Restock. Please come. Fast. Then. Huh? Does it really take that long? Is there any other way to buy it? So if I really dark stories to them as always. I mean, it's kind of normal for gachas though, isn't it? You can share that video once you're done with version free. Okay, thank you, Proxy. Then we'll wait until then to watch it. Hey, young lady. Don't worry, you can ask around Salem Bay. The Wu-Ting root grows by the water, and well, it's used as medicine, as locals often dry it out and use it in dishes. But using Wu-Ting root as medicine isn't quite the same as using it for food. Not sure if it'll work for you. Shoot, I'm not sure about that either. Junior, you must be after the Wu-Ting root to make meridian flow patches, right? The kind used for food should be sufficient. It's just that older Wu-Ting root are better, and if you haven't seen them in person before, they can be tricky to identify. If you don't mind, I can come with you. Yes, please. You're the best, Senior. Let's go then. Right, I remember now. We have to get it to help Wise with his powers. Like with the power the Chief was teaching us. Because Wise is struggling with that. Hello, children. Hey, Belle, what brings you to Salem Bay? I want to buy some Wu-Ting root. Do you know where I can get it in Salem Bay? You need Wu-Ting root? We've got plenty at home. My mom dried a bunch. Though that stuff's bitter. Tastes awful if you ask me. We're buying this for medicine, not as a snack. Oh, that sounds okay then. Belle, come over to my place to get them. You fixed my toy before and I won't charge you anything. Plus, it's better if you take more. Saves me from my mom trying to force them on me every day. Now, kid. Later near Mellow's place. It's in this box down here. Hold on, let me move these things off the top. Heave-ho. Ah, bugs! Watch out, they're centipedes. Several giant centipedes land on Mellow's arm. Both Senior Yi and you instinctively rush to help. Senior Yi brushes the centipedes off with sleep, but you aren't as nimble and get a nasty bite in your wrist. Aren't some centipedes venomous? Not long after. Ouch! The big bump looks painful. I'm so sorry, Belle. It's my fault you got hurt. I got careless. It's fine. I can handle it. I'm glad you didn't get bitten. Junior, you were quick to react back there. But since you usually live in the city, you probably haven't dealt with these critters much. You can't be grabbing centipedes with your bare hands. Luckily you're not allergic and I just applied some ointment. Should be all healed up in 3 or 4 days. Hold up. Don't hide your wrist in your sleeve. It won't help it recover, and the sleeve rubbing against the swollen area will just make it feel worse. I bet Belle just doesn't want anyone to know about that embarrassing time she tried to grab a centipede with her bare hand. That's hardly embarrassing. Mello, do you happen to have any gauze at home? Might bring some over? Yeah, just give me a sec. Mello dashes into the house. Show me that wound first. I'll patch you up. Then you can put your sleeve back down. Senior? I was wondering earlier why you'd need meridian flow patches when you've already mastered the perception technique. Now it makes sense. You were preparing them for your brother, weren't you? Senior, could I ask you for something? You keep everything that happened today from Junior Wise? Don't worry, my lips are sealed. You agreed so quickly. I thought you'd tell me to come clean. Senior Fufu and Junior Yinfu might tell you just to tell the truth, but me. I have a younger sister too, so I know there are things that are actually hard to talk about with family. You have a little sister? Is she also a disciple of Yunkui Summit? Wait, I forgot her name, but the one who has the Jingman sword. Yeah, Xingguang, I think her name was. Yeah, we joined the sect together as kids, but unlike me, she was far more talented. You're being too modest, Senior. Oh, I'm not being modest here. I used to slap on those meridian flow patches all the time back in the day. That's how I got so good at picking out the right herbs. Got 'em. Brought the gauze and scissors. Yishunguang, yeah, not Xingguang. Yeah, her. As you're talking, Mello comes running back. Senior Yi first treats your wounds, then helps you pick out some wounding roots. Alright, we're all done here. Let's head back to Suibun Temple. Big Sis Belle, come hang out with us again sometime. Okay.
Huh?
But yes,
Promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
Amatorius. I mean, now that I think about it, I see the resemblance. I never thought about it that much. Well, where did you run off to just now? I tried calling, but he didn't pick up. Oh, what's up? Shoot, my phone was on silent. The inventory of videotapes at home wasn't adding up. I eventually found that you had stuck the records on the HD screen. Everything's fine now. Sorry, Junior Wise. I was just at Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran into Junior Belle there and she helped me sort through the herbs. Thanks for helping me carry the medicine. I'll hand the wood turmeric to Senior Fufu so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks, Senior. I'll leave it to you. After that, Senior Yi leaves. Senior Yi went to Peace Herbal to get medicine. Could it be because he's having trouble sleeping? You know about that too? Oh, I heard about it from Senior Yinhu. Seems like Senior Yi's problem isn't just insomnia or being a light sleeper. He's been having constant night terrors. Is there something bothering him? I don't know. Maybe it's about Ye Xingguang, because he's worried about his sister. You're usually so talkative. Didn't you talk with Senior Yi while getting herbs? Come to think of it, Senior Yi mentioned he had a sister. He's also a disciple of Yinhui Summit. Oh, is that so? Since we're all part of the same sect now, perhaps we'll have a chance to meet in the future. Oh, it's almost time for Fufu's arithmetic tutoring session. Oh, I should get going. Yeah, you better hit those books hard. Yeah, I know. Wait, what do you mean I should study hard? Senior Fufu is the one who should be studying. I'm heading out now. Bye. Right, he's told me that he's tutoring her. Even though that's not true. Was just looking over a message from someone. His face turning serious. The kind of look that says, here comes another tough job. Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Good timing, though. I feel like I've heard that before. Talk about bad timing. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, give me a call when both you siblings are together. An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? Accumulated signals from city administration search for the encrypted line. After a few seconds of whispering white noise, a familiar image and voice emerged from the audio-visual device.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Waifei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
Compared to the air quality issue, the air in the city isn't much better.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Waifei Peninsula. Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the Exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Waifei Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
But the root of Exalt is evil. To kill a snake, you have to cut off the head.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Waifei Peninsula, and the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived.
Really?
Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Waifei Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Waifei Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Waifei Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Waifei Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
The defense force? What's with this new player showing up all of a sudden?
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Waifei Peninsula before, so why'd they show up now?
Waifei Peninsula is a key porcelain production area, after all, and has has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Wife Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Wife Peninsula.
Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well.
Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunque's summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon,
It's time for the protagonist to take the stage.
Yes, Phaethon. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
to be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage.
Once again, it is time to remind you that I am, in fact, the main character. In case you forgot, I am the main character.
I spotted the name Obol Squad on the Defense Force's unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolde, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists and Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Hello, my crew. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well.
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
You are? I'm glad to hear that. About the intel on our teacher. We're still no lead in our teacher yet.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and Obol Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Taking down the Exaltists, the Defense Force. Looks like this job won't be easy. I hope we don't run into any trouble. I hope we don't run into any annoying people. Well, hey, we got to team up with Obol Squad again. Ultra 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Belle? And of course a couple of new acquaintances we've crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let each one Chief and the others know. It's finally time to work with Obol Squad again. I've been expecting you, Belle. Don't give me that Yishuan Chief was all-knowing look. I only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. It seems that really is why you're here. Inquis Summit is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't get directly involved in Defense Force affairs. which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. It won't bring shame to the sect. Leave it to your disciple. Jamming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltists play dirty, and the defense force throws its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. Well, that's rude. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, so even Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight, then go take care of what you need to do. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. She does remember that I have special abilities, right? Hello, Scarlet Boy. Welcome to your stream. Thank you for the help packs. I hope you're doing well. I have special abilities. Why is she talking like I'm some sort of weakling? Be careful to calibrate the HD device so you can Temple's inner chamber, then spend some time chatting with your senior brothers and sister, before you realize the night has already fallen. The defense force sent word. We're meeting up with Obol Squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are in the Lemnian Hollow. We're meeting in the Hollow? Is how the military does things? That's right. The defense force wants us to link up with Obol Squad during the operation. Afterward, we're to return to their base together. Supposedly it's meant to help us work more smoothly with Obol Squad, and to test our capabilities as the mayor's special envoys. I spent the whole afternoon tuning the HD device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. Go to sleep. Yes, it's fine. In a dream made from electric impulses and numerical signals, in Mac's memory,
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us.
wait, Magus used to be a person?
Still, they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad. Requesting backup. Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad. Requesting backup.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No, we have to kill it, whatever it takes.
Get back! I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone, we can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back. So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Okay.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, how could you not overhear? They're literally attached to each other.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected.
Exactly, you call it sleep too.
Feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Captain Magus, but member Orphe, I've been waiting here for you. You left the sniper to wait here all alone? That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. Huh? But you were the one who woke up late. I told you, that was a necessary systems check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover your squad mates is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Let's head to the operation briefing before the colonel scolds everyone in Obol Squad for being late. It's C and Soldier 11. Obol Squad, assemble. At Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You, Seed? You're a soldier, too. If you joined the scout Seed, you'd definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past. Something about being in the scouts. If I weren't busy taking care of Seed Senior, I'd absolutely be an honored member. Captain, we've got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the operation briefing or we'll be punished as problem squad members before we ever get the chance to become honored ones. Yeah, we're not doing push-ups now. I don't want to do push-ups. Members of Obol Squad are gathered around the command table.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltis stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumex, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obol. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations?
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obol Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
And that is me.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obol Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
Yes, I will meet them inside the Hollow.
The Exaltists have long plagued Waifei Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
Okay.
Obol Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
I'm kind of curious how it came that Magus is attached to Orphe. Because based on that memory, it seemed like Magus used to be a person. I have so many questions.
Agent Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Agent reporting in.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Okay, Orphe does seem a little incompetent based on the fact that she keeps falling over.
Must be someone pretty important if they've got Obol Squad handling the pickup.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
Yes, I'm powerful, nice, and important.
Save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle. The envoy and escort team are inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the Hollow?
Captain Magus is all about action. She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios, rather than listening to someone introduce them.
But I don't do combat.
At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
Hello there.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just hope the captain doesn't end up chewing out the envoy later. Scouting? All clear. We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
They're all me. I go by many names. Most importantly, I am the main character. Those are some long titles. Just call me Lord Phaethon.
You can call me Lord Phaethon.
Yes, I'm not just some random person. I am Lord Phaethon.
Okay, I'm kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood a little. Just call me Proxy.
I'm not kidding, I am important. I'm the main character. Orphe's a bit dark in TCC. She's adorable. She does seem pretty cute, yeah. But also, I'm kind of wondering how she joined the military because... I don't know, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who will be in the military. You know what I mean? I feel like she's not. I don't want to say incompetent, but like... It doesn't seem like it would be a strength of hers to do military stuff, you know? But maybe I'm wrong. I just met her. I don't know.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
Didn't we meet in the last quest? How come she doesn't recognize me?
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
He is? Okay. Why are you asking me if I'm Phaethon if I just introduced myself as Phaethon? Like, I'm like, oh, call me Lord Phaethon. And she's like, are you Phaethon? Like, no.
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
I am not a villain.
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
I am not a villain. Not yet, anyway.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obol Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
A hero from the underworld? Sounds pretty cool.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
I'm like Batman. They talk like that about us, then we're about to become one? Yes, if the world is decided I am a villain, then a villain I shall be. I will show them.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero.
Why are you giving me so much attitude? What did I do? I have only done good things. Why are you being so mean to me, Magus?
Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obol's mission or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
Don't you threaten me. So long as you're standing by the right values.
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
Exactly, because I'm not evil. But if you want me to be evil so badly, I'll become a villain like you've never seen.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. Villain or not.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Exactly. So shut up already.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation.
Hello, Green Gator. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, I'm being bullied by some robot thing.
As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obol Squad.
The robot tail is being mean to me for some reason.
At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Are you questioning my skills?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy.
Exactly.
I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
What? Like you? You're always behind because you're a tail.
There are more enemies than we expected.
Aegis Squad, report your status!
Reporting it!
Aegis Squad, come in! Strategy, report done!
Oh no! Still no response.
Electromagnetic interference is pretty common in hollows. But guessing from interference patterns, it might be the Exaltists intentionally trying to jam us. The enemy reinforcements just keep coming!
Blitz Squad is pinned down! Agent Squad, do you copy?
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest!
Agent Squad!
Seed and the others should be okay, right? The fastest way to get comms back is jamming device.
Yeah.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target.
I get to play a scene.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Blitz Squad, do you copy? Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the captain ASAP. I wonder if the proxy,
Have you seen
I
Seed's
mean,
ult?
the envoy and the captain have met up
Oh.
safely.
The area's all clear now. All those
I think I found her demo, but I don't remember which her ult was.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
But I have seen her trailer, so I know she's for people who could sing.
Seems that annoying signal.
Found a jammer switch. I'll turn it off. The switch flips down, the hum of a machine somewhere in the comms room comes to a halt.
Agent Squad, come in!
Agents reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
Oh, we get to see her ult. Oh, right.
Agent Squad, are there any ether transmission
I
terminals
remember
inside the control
now.
room?
Roger. New objective. Shut down the ether transmission system. Let's use this place red with your fighting power.
Get behind me.
It's a switch linked to the ether transmission device. The successful decryption signal flashed from Seed Senior's data port into the once turbulent ether transmission system grows still.
Remote support. In position.
The ether transmission system has been shut down.
Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Next, we eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point. Time for us to show them what we've got, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Blitz.
This is an ether research device built by Porcelumic. Alice calls it an Obscura. Obscura? That was in the report we handed over to Commander Isolde. Are these just regular ether research equipment? I doubt it's that simple. Anything tied to the Exaltists is bound to be suspicious. I felt something ominous too. Are you saying the Defense Force has some information on it? You'll get the intel when you need to know. For now, let's keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Miss Special Envoy. I've been around the captain for a while and still think... Keep moving. Okay. Don't want his anger issues.
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array.
Captain Magus has an ego
cracking
problem?
part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Yeah, I can tell.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
Oh! Yes, I'm amazing, they say as I fall. Oh, 1000% of superiority complex? Yes, definitely. Oh. No! Okay. Is this gonna... It's too far away! Can I push these? No. But maybe I can push these too. I can destroy them though. Jump it. Oh, I could dash! I forgot I could dash. Thank you, Proxy. I forgot I could dash. And somehow, I'm still incompetent, even if I can dash. Really? It's not that difficult. I feel like today is just a bad day for me. Ah, dear. There we go. Okay, now I should stop being stupid and just do it right. There we go. See, wasn't that hard.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. I'm not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
Porcelumex? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Even if they're not all bad, plenty still played a part in this.
That might be true. But most ordinary employees were probably acting under pressure or coercion, right?
And what about you? Were you forced or pressured into becoming a proxy?
Important storyline. Oh. These obstacles are blocking Aegis Squad path to a rendezvous point. Let's clear them while we wait for them. Yes, Captain Magus.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
Oh, thank you for the hype.
For all her hard work, too. You were also amazing in battle. I was just doing my duty.
We're back together again.
Huh? Seed, you've met them before.
Yeah, we met before and you told me I smell nice.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
And I still think it's kind of creepy. You are the pilot of this mech.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex investigation. I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too.
Shh! He's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself.
But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Who's Seed Senior?
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field.
We smell the same. Okay.
Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Strictly speaking,
I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
You're not much better, Soldier 11.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obol Squad's comms channel, always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seed's and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
I told you, I'm the main character.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Oh, Orphe.
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as their commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution.
Yeah, I got that. Stop telling me.
All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
Leave it to me. Time for the Proxy's magic to shine.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
You won't be able to escape. I'm Phaethon after all.
I got this.
Yeah, we got this. Stop questioning me, Magus.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. 0. Now we're all clear.
Obol Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Amidst the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and shrill, hysterical screams, Steve brings in Exalts as captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin.
The final sacrifice? What are you talking about?
How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior, you've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
That's how the Exaltists operate.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, It could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers!
Calm down, Captain Magus.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining.
Senior citizens are breaking Geneva Convention. Well, I'm not saying the Geneva Convention isn't important, but when it comes to the Exaltists, I'm not really that against seat seniors methods.
In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
What do you mean? The Exaltists are bad.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes, too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Okay, now you're comparing me to the Exaltists. That's where we're at now. Really?
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Isolde gave Magus its own section. That's how the Flying Magus is.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Did you not read it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
Anybody against throwing hands with him? No, you can throw hands with Magus. Magus can't defend itself, it doesn't have hands.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
I mean, it can't spew fire. Be careful, Proxy. I don't need any labels or definitions.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Yeah, stop being rude.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's something urgent that needs our attention right now.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Wi-Fi Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
There's a problem. The situation isn't that bad yet.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point. But there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
watch out for a last-ditch counterattack. They won't go down.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
You're welcome, Magus.
That's not what I meant!
Yes, it is. You just admit that I'm amazing. Seriously. In the depths of Lemon Hollow, where even the Proxy's eyes couldn't pierce the darkness, the military's operation has started. You're to provide cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. But the defense force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately, with what little strength we have left. We don't need to achieve a victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the defense force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine me. The Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over Seagate's roads as our base of operation. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's report back to Isolde first.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Obol Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltus lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The Proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Help!
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltus scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltus base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists.
Orphe fanfic reader confirmed. I mean, it's not fanfic, she just reads Internet stuff. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Equal Kingdom. I hope you enjoy your stay here. But Internet is not a fanfic site, is it? It's just so people can request help for stuff. But I mean, I can't blame her for reading fanfictions if she actually does. Some fanfictions are really good. No, most of them aren't, but there are some that have an actual plot. Some fanfictions are really good.
By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obol? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
A lot of trouble. I'll have to give that some thought. Captain Magus said...
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
You are the bad guy. You followed my YouTube as well? I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Visual display.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
Yeah, Magus is evil.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
But Captain Magus has actually been very cooperative.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
No, I still hold a grudge.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
You think the military is that amazing? What's so dishonorable about it? Look at my temper. What's so dishonorable about it?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
Not everything is that black and white. I'm not that kind of proxy.
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows.
Dishonorable, you guys are breaking the Geneva Convention so you cannot speak. Exactly. When did you get into ZZZ? I started playing last year. I think end of summer or early fall I started. Meaning, I've been playing Genshin since 2020, so I started playing Honkai Star Rail and ZZZ last year. Because I like Genshin.
And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
Exactly. You.
Alright, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Hey, don't take the blame for Magus. Magus sucks.
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
Major General? This isn't the interrogate the proxy part, right?
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Okay. Magus just needs a reality check. Exactly. Stupid Magus. Adjutant, sir. The Major General guest has arrived. Please follow me, you two. The Major General's tent is just beyond this tunnel. You follow the adjutant's lead and head with us all into the Major General's tent on the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Yes, I'm here.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, Obol Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
This guy looks evil. Something about I don't trust him. His face is... I don't trust it. I think ZZZ is better because it's more generous than Genshin. Star Rail has power creep. I do see that point, but I feel like Honkai Star Rail has a really amazing story. I feel like Genshin used to have a better story, but it kind of isn't as good anymore as it used to be. I really like Honkai Star Rail's story, but I also like ZZZ's story. But yeah, I do think it's a lot more generous than Genshin ever was.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Waifei Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
Welcome to Waifei Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
I've been in Waifei Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunquei Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the Mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Bell was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Bell is only here to assist Obol Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Waifei Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Bell to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Bell's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunquei Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Somebody sounds scared. He knows I'm the main character. Like, look at his face. He's very clearly planning something bad. And he knows that I'm gonna stop him when he does. Because I'm the main character. Stupid, evil person.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
I'm really sorry, Belle. You came here to help and this is how you're treated. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lawrence was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago, and was promoted to a general after its fall. Over the years, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. And to be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. Truth behind it? To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then. Max has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is you can count on us. Whether it's Obol Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier, We'll give everything to protect you. After briefing you on the military operation, Isolde takes her leave. Talk about rude. Are all the Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Restrictions on going out and contacting the outside world. I might as well be a prisoner. But if we're just heading down to Suban Temple for a quick break, it shouldn't stop us, right? Story for the flavors, games are good. How you get new characters or how you keep up with old characters matters too. Yeah, I agree. It's not just about the story. What are you looking at? The Hollow? You concerned about the Hollow, miss? Okay. Sorry, orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. Argue with fact, not logic. Threaten in harsh and intimidating tone. Argue with facts, not logic. I don't know who you are, but there's no arguments to be had. Orders are orders. Argue with facts and reason again. Threaten again in a harsh and intimidating tone. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers. Huh? You okay there, Belle? Comrade, Belle's special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Miss Belle got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where the soldier is coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Storm off in defeat, with crow of a head held high. Thank you for the head pat.
Captain! Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
So you're really that eager to see me tortured? I'm a pro, I couldn't be caught.
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Isolde explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the proxy's movements and communications? What does that mean?
That he's evil, I'm telling you.
It means we've got your precious Phaethon locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible!
That's terrible! Trigger, were you about to say it's good?
What a shame. I never thought the legendary proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
Oh, meow.
On the plus side, at least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obol Squad.
That doesn't really make it better, Isolde.
The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
Oh, I thought orders were flying cookies. I know that orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Yeah, because Captain Magus is mean.
Don't worry. Obol Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the proxy will be free.
Yes, I want to be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
I'm getting a tracker. What am I, a pet? There's no point fighting it, so you allow a soldier to fasten the tracker, or like an electronic shackle, to your ankle. I have an ankle monitor? They gave me an ankle monitor? I am a prisoner. Thanks to the Defense Force's signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still functioning in Wi-Fi Peninsula are military ones. For now, at least, say farewell to the friends anxiously awaiting your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
Oh, a prisoner now.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I hold it again to mature guy Lawrence, who is evil. You're like a teenager after being caught sneaking out. Yeah, but the difference is we didn't even do anything bad. I understand. This probably wasn't your intention.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I wouldn't say gladly, but I'll go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
With constant or movement restricted, things are definitely tricky. Luckily, I can still reach out to Wise and Fairy for the HV without the Defense Force noticing. Right as I'm thinking about this. Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for Obol's regular equipment maintenance. Come join us. Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial. So if you want to drop by, Proxy, go right ahead. We're gonna take the nuclear option now? Of course we are. But I don't have any equipment on me. Not that I could fix anything even if I did. Really? I mean, I couldn't detect any gear on Proxy, but I can't shake this strange feeling. Like the Proxy is some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. Wait, does he know about the HGV thingies? Don't worry, Proxy. She can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy, stop being so wishy-washy. Okay. Stupid Magus. Obol Squad is all here. Alright, time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspector duty, squad member C. First up for inspection, Mercury. And then, Mercury here. Let me take a look and see if this little Colby's got anything wrong with it. And then, nah. I always get nervous when Steve does my checkup. The antenna on the comm module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. If Colby can't hear me on the radio during the operation, I'm gonna kick your butt. And then, aye. Next up is Trigger Sniper Rifle. I'm counting on you again, Seed. I only need one look to tell your weapon is flawless shape, just like always, Trigger. The sniper's weapon is your soul on the battlefield, after all. Boring. Now it's Orphe and Captain Magus' turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. Calm down, Captain. Quit swinging around my tail. How many characters do you have? I don't know the number, but I can show you after this dialogue. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows way more wear. No doubt due to the captain's reckless fighting style. The captain gives it her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movements. As for Captain Magus, Captain Magus, you're using that nitrophyll oil again, aren't you? Seed can't stand that smell pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you seriously attacking your captain's dental hygiene? And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? She'd stare straight into Proxy's eyes. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she can see right through to the HDD. But that can't be possible, right? Look away or change the subject. Let's change the subject. Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good. Inspection complete. You were just looking for an excuse to stare into the Proxy's eyes. Now that everyone's finished their equipment checks, you're dismissed. Get some rest and make sure your gear serviced at the armory. Hey, Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes too. You confirmed that the military released restricting your freedom of movement with Obol Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. The tent offers some cover from the soldiers' gazes, and re-establishing the connection with the HD brings a small sense of relief. I'm back.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
It's now Orpheus Magus' turn. Magus is defective and needs adjusting. Yeah, Magus is mean.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
You two are just like kids. Calm down for a moment.
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Because I am, after all, the main character.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Oh, come on, Fairy.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
I'll send over the data from my eyes right away.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the Hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
As always.
Then leave clearing out the Hollow to me and Obol Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign. You hardly rest well that night. But as with all things, it eventually passes. A commotion rises from the outpost beyond the tent. That's Orphe and Seed's voices. Let's go check out what's happening. Okay, but before that...
If it's you, manager, we can go out anytime.
I have 25 characters. I currently have 25 characters. And we just pulled for...
Hey, always nice to see you.
We just pulled for Amiel earlier today. And I still want to get... Where is she?
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
I really want to have Vivian, but I have to wait for her next rerun. I didn't get her last time, unfortunately. I love Vivian. But why does she look like she's mad at me? You look so upset for some reason.
Lord Phaethon.
Good day, Vivian. Why does she look like she's mad at me? Me. Is this the little one you brought back from the hollow? Yes, Captain. The Bamboo Squad seems to have been attacked. I received the Bamboo's distress signal and rushed over. You can get here now, you just need to spend money. But I have never spent money on CCC. That's kind of the problem. Also, Proxy told me it's like $150, which is a lot more than I've ever spent at once. Like, I've only ever spent like $30-ish at once on a gacha. And it's only ever been in Genshin. I've never spent money on any other gacha game other than Genshin. Around $150 is a lot for just a character. Exactly! It's so much money for a character. I'm just gonna wait for Vivian to have a rerun. However long that takes. What about the soldiers in that squad? They were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, the not breathing kind of lying there. Let's pay our respects. This Bamboo probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? Let me fix up the Bamboo. I'm a technician. Roxy, you know how to fix a Bamboo? Please help this little guy. I'll leave it to you, Roxy. Okay. You have 34 characters? That's a lot of characters. Video footage is restored with images from inside the hollow stream after the Bamboo's data port.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. The cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms? They're coming closer. And they're armed!
Gunshots ring out from a distance.
We're under attack! Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock. More at 5 o'clock.
So were the Defense Force people corrupted or something? Switch chief? What? Why are we switching the chief?
Oh, is it the Exaltus troops in disguise?
No, they're swearing now. Okay. Did the Bamboo censor the swearing? Gunfire echoes all around.
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive. What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal or monster, just take them down. Not reporting in. We've got casualties. We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right. We need backup.
Deafening gunfire grows louder, gradually drowning out all the voices. The gunfire and voices gradually fade away, and everything returns to silence. White noise grows louder, skipping ahead.
It's just as the Overseer said. Even a miracle like resurrection is nothing for the Creator.
This massacre is a skill issue? Weren't they like heavily outnumbered? How is that a skill issue? You could never lose to a dead person? Really? You have 39 characters in total? That's a lot of characters. I feel like that's most characters in the game, isn't it? Like, I feel like I have like around half of the characters. Like, I didn't count them, but like just based on looking at it. Here's Steve4. I don't know who that is.
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small
judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator!
The footage ends abruptly here. The bamboo recording data seemingly couldn't hold on any longer. I think there's 55 characters. Okay, 55. And I said I had like 25, I think. So I have a little less than half of the characters. Most of them have 18 characters, but most of them you don't care about. Yeah, I mean, if we don't really care about the characters, it doesn't really matter if you don't have them. You should just go for the characters you like. Those soldiers crawling out of the miasma, they look like the dead brought back to life. The dead? But they're dressed in military gear from the old capital. They're from 11 years back. If they truly are the dead returned. How could they be ghosts of those soldiers if they're shooting at their own squad mates? They are not the undead. More like some kind of miasma creature. Still, the fact that these creatures take on the form of former Defense Force soldiers means their creator. The enemy's knowledge of the Defense Force might be beyond our imagination. Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let any cultists escape, so there's no way the Exaltus should be aware of our progress. We need to report this to Isolde. Let's go, Proxy. To get rid of Obol Squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw in the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obol Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
How could someone ignore the coroner's orders?
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Only the Major General himself.
I told you, he's evil!
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
You're really difficult to deal with.
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunquei Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Forgot how many characters you had in Honkai Impact 3? You were at 92 and only missing 7? That's a lot of characters, Proxy.
Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus!
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
But you've now also played the game for many years? I'm kind of wondering how many Genshin characters I have. I should go check after stream. I won't let you down.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please don't betray the trust the people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obol never fails a mission.
This operation has two main objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate the Exalted bases. Get ready and move out. In a surprise attack, every second counts. Obol Squad, move out!
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee.
We started playing cocaine back in 2018, so you've played it for 8. 2018 has already been 8 years ago. I feel like it just was 2018. Oh dear. But yes, 8 years is a long time. I've been playing Genshin for 6 years now. Oh dear.
We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltist's main base.
The intel may not be complete.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
You really trust her.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obol Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
I understand.
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there? Petty thugs blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will
playing
not
Genshin because
forgive
you didn't get the characters you want to spend a lot of money.
will pave the way for our master's
Yeah.
return.
I mean, the problem with Genshin is you either have to skip a lot of characters or you have to spend money. I mean, I just skipped a lot of characters that I didn't necessarily want. But yes, it can be hard, especially because they usually run characters you both want, like right after each other. It's a real pain. Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. Answering the Overseer's call, wrongfully killed soldiers rise from the underworld, cloaked in flames of vengeance. As for why the Defense Force soldiers would fight for us, the Overseers rather wait. Perhaps they too were blessed with witnessing the Creator's true form in the underworld. The files stored in this device are incomplete. The remaining intelligence needs to be obtained elsewhere. Wrongfully killed soldiers? But those ones emerging from the miasma were wearing 11-year-old uniforms. And they died protecting New Eridu. These Exalted scum. How dare they desecrate the honor of fallen soldiers? Unforgivable. The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see is the sight of ally uniforms.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obol Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
And the sad truth is that all of the money will be lost once the game goes end of service. What do you mean the game goes end of service? Like, even if the main story is done, the game should still be available to play, no? Yes, pretty good. Oh, you mean Honkai Impact. But even if they're not doing any updates anymore, the game should still be available now. Yes, pretty good back into it, that's why I like CCP better, because you don't need to spend money unless you want to. That is very true, yeah.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
Just as expected. So they really are under the Major General's command.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
At some point it will no longer be, as it will cost them too much to run and maintain, but it's only natural for a live service game. I mean, oh, because they have to like have the servers, like the different continent servers. Because I was just thinking, if you buy a game, then you don't have to invest any money to like maintain it. But yes, since Genshin and Honkai Impact and stuff are online games, but couldn't you just download? Like, couldn't it just make like that you can download something and then you have it stored on your PC and you don't have to maintain the server anymore? And then you just can't do co-op anymore, but you can still keep your characters and everything? Service people, hardware, network traffic, and so on. Okay, but I mean, I'm not sure if they would if they could, but it should be technically possible to like make like the limited version of the original game so you can still keep it, no? I wish the companies are too ready for that. Okay, so it's possible, but they're not gonna do it. I see. I'm sorry, Proxy.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly.
Oh dear. Not necessarily, they can turn the live service off if they want to. Yeah.
We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important?
Okay, I don't like this guy, but I do agree with him. Magus, you're just a fucking gun. Nobody cares about you that much.
I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Exactly.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to—
It's okay, Orphe.
Yeah, I don't like him, but he's right. Magus is not as important as she thinks.
As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
The game might not end. Let's see. Once the servers are gone, the same goes for your account. A conversion like that will cost a lot, so you will gain nothing, so they aren't gonna do it. That's sad. I mean, I kind of get it, but it's still sad.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones.
And one of them is Magus.
If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
I'm okay with that.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Can we do Magus too?
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist's base been completely cleared?
Several preachers took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obol soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. Obol, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Count on me and Seed Senior.
And this way, stop killing games exist, which is trying to battle this first consumer. Okay. Hello, Raiders! Welcome to the stream! How are you guys doing? Do you have a good stream? What were you doing? Welcome in. In case you don't know me...
Are fleeing in all directions.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk here. In case you don't know me, my name is Shiro, and we're currently playing Silence on Hero. Oh, you're also playing Silence on Hero.
We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Well, I hope everything's going well for you.
Hopefully we can still find some useful documents.
Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. You may be working with First Lumix, but they aren't exactly saints. They sacrifice everything for profit. Soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, the file ends here without warning. What is the truth? I want to know. Starlight Billy Boss's heart. Oh, is that from the newer version? I'm still doing season 2, so I'm not that far yet. I hope everything went well with your fight and you eventually defeated him. There's a record of the hardware being moved, but the missing data cannot be retrieved. Damn it! Of all places, the data had to be missing at the most crucial part. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. Just what have the Exaltists learned? Huh. It's nothing but a distraction they planted on purpose to mislead us. Still, it's clear the Exaltist remnants were spooked by the Major General's unit acting so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. Guess we have no choice but to press on. Isn't she defense? Oh, it's in the defense wing. Otherwise, you're glad it was. That's okay. Wait.
Elite targets have appeared.
Yeah, I'm still trying to catch up with the story.
Just the kind of fight
Shiro doesn't
Obol
seem much
Squad's been waiting
action
for.
functions, more focused on the story. Yeah, I'm kind of bad at endgame stuff. And I only really do it when I need more polychromes or tools. Oh, also, if you need to raid and run, that's no problem at all. I hope you have a good rest after your stream. I think we're done for now.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
It's that
We'll
guy
be counting
again.
on you again this time.
The first Lumix guy.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
I told you he was evil.
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obol, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said. You're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
This must be Mr. Lucro. I noticed, boss.
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumex Safety Inspection Reception Banquet?
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech.
Yes.
Anyway.
I don't like it either.
Ah, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
I've made quite the impact with everybody.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
You're too kind. Do you even know that I'm an envoy?
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
Yeah, I don't really do too much endgame. I only really started doing endgame stuff when I was pulling for the Angels of Delusion. I don't think I've done any endgame ever since I got all of them. But yeah, I did quite a bit of endgame stuff during that time. But I got all 3 of them, so it did work out in the end.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Turn to idols and read papers of influence story, AOD story. AOD? I'm not sure I know what that is. When you get there, of course. Oh, it's from ZZZ. Oh, Angels of Delusion! Yeah, I'm not quite caught up with that, but I'm looking forward to getting your story. No, you're my quiet. I appreciate that. But yes, I do look forward to seeing the Angels of Delusion story.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
Escorted by the troops, Lawrence and Luke withdraw from the stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the 2 most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. The reason they were here...
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. One of Porcelumex's executives previously worked with the Exaltus. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well.
Thank you for the party popper.
And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those 2 plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Yeah, the world is not that simple. To be lucky for now, you need to try not to fall asleep at a weird hour again. Of course, have a good rest and thank you again for the raid. Please take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obol's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Somewhere in the Lemnian Hollow, illuminated by flickering candlelight. Wraith Overseer. The Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They've wasted enough time on meaningless distractions, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely. If that greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. I know you have other intentions, but you'll still open the path to the Creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I heard were true, without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open a path to the Creator for you. Which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But faithfulness with the Defense Force right now, that one's a real handful. Not the type to let things go easily. That elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn on our side. I've noticed that youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us. Here's some laughter echo from the military camp. We've just been so quiet the past few days. Why is the Defense Force base so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. Oh, a new face. And not in uniform either. You must be that outside help for the... what was it? Obol Squad? Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the Major General and his adjutant, we secured an easy victory. Sure, he didn't land the big win, but he still played a part. Stand your ground. Stay set. Let's stay silent, he's not worth it. Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating our victory here, don't be such a buzzkill, okay? Okay. What are you doing here? Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you returned safely. You're really laying it on thick, huh? I'm no big shot or anything. You're really laying it on thick, huh? Such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the Mayor and Defense Force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. We owe it to the Major General Forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of Porcelain without incident. Assets Ferrex had handed over to the Exaltists, which are in fact Porcelain's property. It's quite the haul. The Major General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader, and I also know there's been some bad blood between you and the Major General. But that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table. So naturally, I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. About Porcelainix and the Exaltists. It's true that certain individuals within Porcelainix, including Mr. Ferrex and his team, engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltists. The shameful and pathetic Mr. Ferrex is now in custody, and with the Major General's support, we've tracked down his subordinates who escaped into the Hollow. Ursula makes us clean of any further criminal associations. Regarding the so-called Obscura devices, while they were created for Ferrex's dealing with the Exaltists, I'm not clear on their scientific work. Still, they're made of costly porcelain, so they belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the Defense Force finishes assessing their risk. Their risk? Yes, Colonel Result stated in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme risk, even going so far as to order an evacuation of Wi-Fi Peninsula for public safety. It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Take care of yourself. Okay. These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. So what's the Defense Force's next move? Next move? There isn't one. The Major General believes the key members of the Exaltists have been wiped out, and their base cleared. As far as he's concerned, we've already won. I never thought victory would come so easily. The Exaltists won't be that easy. What about the Obscura in the city? You faced the Exaltists more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable. But even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. As for the Obscura, Colonel Result is taking our intel, and the risk posed by the sacrifices very seriously. She's already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated, and all Obscura in the city have been cleared. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate so many Obscura across the city before the operation began too. Did the Colonel know about the risk of the Obscura all along? Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? I'm heading back to the camp with the captain. Wanna join us for a bit, Proxy? Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing out for the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers. As Obol Squad settles in at their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone! The Exaltists, the threat that plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
Cheers rise up from the gathered soldiers.
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
The cheers are up once more.
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
Is it me or did Magus kind of warm up to me? I feel like Magus doesn't like me, but she's not being as rude anymore now.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Are those chess pieces? Why do we have chess pieces but no chessboard? Anyway.
Ishwan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit? I've heard the name before.
Magus just needed you to prove yourself when you did. I see. Okay, I'll stop talking badly about Magus now.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Trust has been gotten. Yes, we have acquired trust.
Isolde has been unwell recently and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Sr. would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obol Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But as faith, and I have no right to stop moving forward. Excuse me, Miss Special Envoy. The coroner asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from Tops is here to see you. From Tops? Don't ask me about the specifics. You'll just have to go see for yourself. Okay. It's this guy. You meet with Damien after dark and fill him in on what Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
So you're in a pretty risky position as well.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunque Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunque Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
It's all right. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly springs out from behind him.
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about.
It's time, we're finally meeting the Labubu.
It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from Tops, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
The Krampus Compliance Authority? Is that the name of a company?
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within Tops? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
Yes, the Labubu. How do you fix ZZZ lag? Any ideas? I mean, if the game is lagging for you, maybe your PC can't handle it. Have you tried turning down the graphics or something? Maybe that will help.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company.
Easier mode. Right, if you played on mobile, maybe your phone can't handle it. I'm not sure if there are phones who have an easier time, but generally speaking, it runs better on PC. PC, it's a gaming laptop. Okay, I think laptops usually have less, what do you call it? Like, they can handle less than a PC, as far as I know. So maybe you can try turning down the graphics or something. Chao is one of the best characters. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know much about her, but I did watch her music video thing, and I liked her. She made a good first impression.
Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch.
Yes, she's cute and strong. Yes, my favorite type of characters. Cute and strong.
This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
They really are a disaster. Isn't this what keeps Top standing strong all this time?
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason Tops has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Hopefully she'll turn out to be your savior.
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style. He's determined to survive this brutal game. But he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes.
Aw, thank you.
I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus.
I hope so too.
And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Bell.
Miss Chow, the Krampus member, turns and walks off with Damien and Tell. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. Exactly. No matter how short people are, do not underestimate them. It's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest. Roxy! Roxy! It's not time to sleep yet. I came all this way with squad member C to invite you to our special nighttime operation. A special night op? Where's the enemy? Follow us and you'll see, Proxy. What are your specs? I actually don't really know. I just know I got a gaming PC which had pretty good specs, and so far everything works out well, as long as I don't double stream ZZZ. But I think it's more of a streaming issue than a PC issue. But I do think my PC is quite good. Move quietly and stay low, just like a sniper. Agent Trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe!
Poor Orphe. The game looks great on stream. I'm glad. 47 is so much higher achievement.
You two again?
And now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
Accomplice? I'm not a part of this.
You've got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Yeah, I would have never supported that.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Yeah, you have a 4070 Super from what you remember? Okay. Right, I did tell you before what specs I have. But yeah, from what I know about PCs, which isn't a lot, but from what I know, it's pretty good.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
I mean, the PC was quite expensive, but I got it on a discount, so it wasn't too bad.
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain, or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
What prohibited items?
Excuse me! First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Yeah, let my girl have some snacks.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Yes, she wants to have snacks. Let her have some snacks.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
Yeah, just share your snack.
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
What did I do? I'll take care of those lemon-flavored chips. I can take the blame for the snacks.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
In the sea breeze of Wi-Fi Peninsula, you team up with Obol Squad to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
About Magus? Go ahead, I'm listening.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like how you trust Magus.
I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
Of course. You can.
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant.
Wait, Orphe was cloned? Was she cloned from Magus when Magus was still a person?
That legendary soldier's military code name was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life.
I mean, you are a clone. So it's not really stealing, it's more like taking over. But then again, not really taking over because Magus is still here.
But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obol Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind.
I mean, can you call someone one of a kind if you're literally a clone of someone else? I mean, yes, the original is gone, but still.
Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person.
In your heart, yes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Orphe. I feel kind of bad for Orphe. I mean, imagine you're born and people are like, oh yes, we just made you because the other person died and you have to... It's your job to be the vessel for them to interact with the world because they're not a person anymore. But you have to take care of them now because we don't care about you personally. You're just there for them to have a body to walk around. Like, that's mean.
But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obol Squad and you, the cool Proxy.
See, she thinks I'm cool. I like her. She's nice to me.
Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
I believe in you too, Orphe. Getting ready to shoot, head back and get some rest. Yeah. After a brief signal disruption, communication with the HD is re-established. How are the calculations going, Fairy? Have you found the exact coordinates of the blind spot?
Fairy, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obol Squad and take them out in one strike.
An unexpected challenge. Looks like we'll need to find help elsewhere.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obol Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishuan Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages.
Wait, can we for once? Characters just have a character doesn't get the bad end of the stick. Whenever big enough arms to hug them. I mean, there are like, you remember Nilu from Genshin? Nilu didn't have a bad life. I mean, the worst thing that happened to her was that the academia didn't view dancing as or art in general as an important thing, but you know, it's not as traumatizing. You haven't played Genshin? Okay. Who else do we have? Hold on. What was the name again? Nilu. She's from Sumeru. Your worst character without all the examples are from Genshin. I guess I can only think of Genshin characters who didn't have a traumatic thing, because anybody in Honkai Star Rail have an okay-ish life. I don't think so, right? I mean, there's a few more examples from Genshin, but that wouldn't tell you much since you never played Genshin. But yeah, this is the name of the character. Just search for her and see her Urno. At least Hoya do have some. Also, we also have Yanfei from Genshin. So that's one more. Apparently, like, according to the AI overview of Google, Yanfei is the most recognized for not having a traumatic story. But yes, it seems only Genshin characters have the luxury of not being traumatized. But yes, everyone else has to have a bad backstory.
Just say, Junior Bell needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishu and Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Yes, poor Junior Bell is being mistreated. Aren't you exaggerating things?
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
Just a bit, though.
This concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
Right. All we can do now is wait for help from Yunquei Summit.
All we can do now is pray that Yunquei Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, a familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. Is that Shifu's Jingming bird? Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely you don't feel afraid. When you come to your senses, you're already being carried high up in the air by bird talons. Your body feels weightless like a feather, drifting in the air one moment, and heavy like a stone, sinking in a lake the next. By the time you come back to your senses, you've already arrived. Is this Suiban Temple?
I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple, Fufu told me poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Bell's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Hello, brother.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
I love how much they care about me. It's nice.
What do you mean by step in? Junior Bell just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Was it Yishuan Shifu's technique?
Did Ishwan Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Bell! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
We layered the intel calculated by Fairy, along with all accompanying suspicions and speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Bell get some proper rest first.
Those had to endure more than her share in this job. Senior sister is the best. Proxy without your senior sister is nothing. These damn soldiers. How dare you lock up my junior? You've still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. And if you're getting kidnapped before you see her. I keep having these unsettling dreams lately, like something bad is about to happen. Whenever I'm on a mission in Miasma dense areas, I always hear these whispers. I'm a bit worried about you, and about your senior sister, my sister. It's not corruption symptoms, is it, senior? Have the recent missions been too much? If so, let me help share the load. Don't worry so much. The sky could fall and Shifu would handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. We still got Shifu. You explained to Shifu in detail about the Obscura found in Wi-Fi Peninsula and the potential Exaltus bases hidden in the Hollow. The lives of Wi-Fi Peninsula citizens are at stake. It can't be taken lightly. If the Defense Force refuses to step in, the Yunkai Summit will have no choice but to break the rules of engagement and take action. But now that there are threats both inside and outside the Hollow, and with so few disciples left at Swabian Temple, we might need some reinforcements. Before each one can finish speaking, an angry shout from outside cuts her off.
Hand over the proxy!
Oh no. Shifu, the ultimate weapon? Yeah, I trust her completely. Also, I want to have her. I really want to have each one in my teams. I like her gameplay. She can just summon a black hole. I like that. The poor temple gates couldn't withstand the force of the uninvited guests. It creaked open and let them into the courtyard.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force.
Oh, they noticed.
Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Oh, Shifu can and she will if you make her.
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Exactly. Shifu is the ultimate weapon.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Waifei Peninsula as support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. But the person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Magus not understand so. Well, Magus doesn't seem to have any social skills now.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Exactly. Please hear me out, you two.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
You would pick Shifu any day? Yeah, me too. I don't like the military. I don't trust the military. Once again, you lay out the current intel and situation for both parties.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I can't say that I'm absolutely certain, but even the slightest chance of such a risk can't be ignored.
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow. Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
That image of Fangbu in the military. About the intel from earlier.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
And therein lies our solution.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
And let's move out. Obol Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Waifei Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquei Summit.
Magus didn't answer the question. Well, We're talking about Magus after all.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
About the operation plans? About the time of deployment?
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Obol Squad would draw too much attention. I'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Obol Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Okay. I'm thinking... Should we end here for today, or should we do a little bit more? We can go talk to Seed. Hey there, Proxy. Good morning. I'm here to invite you to today's Grand Escape Strategy meeting. We're going to start evacuating civilians. Fine. If you want the dull version, I'm here to bring you to the strategy meeting. It's indeed about civilian evacuation or whatever. It's a good place to stop, but I don't want it to end. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because technically, time-wise, we could go on a little bit longer, but I'm just thinking if we start the next thing, it might be too long. I don't know, I feel like I have less energy to stream for longer ever since I've had the recent stuff going on with all the appointments. You know, I used to stream like 7-ish hours when I play gachas. I don't think I can do that anymore. Or at least not now. Maybe someday. And you're gonna have another 30 minutes more like last time. Yeah. We'll go next time, Siege. We're gonna go next time. Okay, but since we've been talking about it before, I wanted to show you, because I'm not sure if I did. I did finish all of this stuff. I haven't started this stuff yet. I may have given up here because I didn't want to do it anymore, but I should try again now that I have the Angels of Illusion, because they're a pretty good team. Also, how much did we do here? Wait, no, that's the wrong thing. There was something else. Like, there were these two things. I think there was a third thing now. Should be able to complete you. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
Bear witness to the noble principle.
Need something?
If it's you. Wait. Let me grab my field mic before we. It's okay. I promise I won't slow you down.
Okay, then we
I'll
need
give you a hand.
someone else to put on the team. Who do we put on the team with her? It's outside on the left side? Outside on the left side? Labubu and Solo. Yeah, there's... Okay, we can just do Xinguang and the Labubu. Okay.
Wait! Let me grab my field mic before we bounce!
Because I do need Suna for the other team.
Me like that!
I'm sorry.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
If it's heading out, friends, it's okay. I promise I won't slow you down.
Okay. We could put Nicole in. We can maybe put Nicole in the next round. But I mean, I mostly use Xinguang anyway. It's gonna be fine.
Don't push yourself here, I rock. Radiant cloud. Yep. Frost flippin'. The blade knows my heart. Yep. Slimmer! I see edge.
Here we go.
Radiant cloud. Split the heavens. Light brings the dawn.
These things have too much HP. It's taking forever. And now.
I'm going all out. Proceed. I'll match your move, Xinguang. We've got Batty's way out. Necessary for victory. I'll be fine.
There we go.
Yep. Frost flippin'.
So we're only halfway done.
The heavens. Lift the heavens. Ride the wind. Up. Watch closely. This is the real deal. Watch this. It's recover! Flip the heavens! Blazing arc! Leave it to me! Proceed!
Come on, just die already. We don't have time for this.
I'm going all out! The line is drawn.
Okay, now down.
Radiant cloud! Frost flippin'!
Come on, you almost did. You want to see my build? I can show you my build.
Let's keep this advantage. I'm here to help. I'll be fine. Radiant cloud.
Split the heavens! Split the heavens!
Okay, we're done.
This show's already started. Together, let's create. Leave this one to me. A hostile glare.
Hey, hold still so I can kill you.
How's this for an entrance? Please, keep your eyes on me.
I hate this thing.
Look at the camera. The show isn't over yet.
I hate when things teleport around.
What a loyal fan! Let's create the most beautiful stage!
But at least this one is going faster. No, come back! I'm so close to killing you.
Arya! Get some rest and leave it to me. Should I go for the skull or the... Head down, Nongo! Big bang! Coming through! Try this one! Bouncy whirlwind! That's right! I'm reliable too! I would have said no the bad guys flying! Off you go! This show's already started. Get closer! Is this close enough? Leave the bad guys to me! It's my turn! What's up? Leave it to me! Together, let's create the miracle of collision! Leave this one to me!
Okay, you can die now. There we go. Let's start with Shiro. Use this for friends. Not to complete the first team. 34 seconds, so you should be able to do it in 1.5 minutes, depending on the build for right now. I'm not sure if I have her W engine or not, but let's go check.
Huh? Do you always promise to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
I don't have her. I think I wanted to pull for it, but I didn't get it. Is it this? The wrong disc. I just did equip all. I thought it would do the best ones. Those discs are for ice. I see. Okay. Which discs should I have for her? I got a few different ones, but I don't know which ones are the best. Also, should I use a different W engine for her? Or is this one okay? I'm not sure about that either. Please branch into light. A piece of water. Okay. Those are branch employees. 14 white one. But which ones are the like attack, physical damage? Okay. Do we have the white water ballad ones? Because you can't seem to find them. The guns are recommended of them. Oh, these ones. Okay. Wait, I only have one? Okay. I'll get more discs for her. And branch employees 2 keys for the crit damage. Okay. I'll get some discs for her.
I'll give you a hand.
Then we can build her properly, and then we'll do endgame stuff. Okay. But yes, for today, we're gonna end here. I can get one more pull. So we now have 29 pulls. The banner's gonna be here 30 more days, so I have 30 more days to get more pulls for you, Suha. You can do draft disc customization on the top right corner of the disc setup, so you can craft them. I can craft them.
If it's you, manager, I'll give you a hand.
In the top right, you said. When you selected this. Okay. I've never done this before. Okay, so we want. Okay, so we want attack percent, physical damage bonus, and crit damage. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Crit damage. Okay. Click cancel first. Oh. Okay, we want this one. Can we do it? White water ballad, focus on that. Okay. Let's see, where is the white water ballad? There it is. Okay. You can do it too. You click on 6, 5, or 4. Okay. You don't want to look like this one or this one. Then you could do this 2 for 2. Okay. So I need more. Okay. Okay. What are the main stats? No substats? Okay. I'll do 5. Okay. And also 1% attack. Or the wound physical damage bonus too, right? Or should we stick with percent attack? Physical damage bonus? Okay. Alright, now we do 4. We can't do 4. Okay, but I can try to farm for some more discs as well. What was supposed to do crit damage? Okay, we have to get the material to 2 more plates anyway. Just for 4, okay. But I have to get more of the materials for that. Okay, now I have to put in one of the discs. We can self-carry lack of active orientation. It's the first. Okay, it's the first disc. Okay. Right. Okay. We still got better disc for her now. So that's
Promise
good.
to tell me if anything's wrong, okay?
Let's do an exclamation mark. Oh, it's the range we need, isn't it? I can share yours in Discord. I would appreciate that. I will try to get better discs for you, Xinguang. We don't want to disappoint Yishuan Chifu after all. Okay. This for today. I think that's it. But we did make some progress with the story, so that's good. Also, Yoko just came in here. He wanted to say hi towards the end of stream. You want to say anything? She doesn't want to say anything. But she's impressed, I guess. I think she's impressed that we joined the military. I don't like the military. I don't trust the military. Man. Also, today's Saturday, so this is the last stream of this week. But I will be streaming again next week. And I will post a schedule tomorrow. For the engine, you can use Skills at Blossom if you have to do event W. It's an event W. I haven't really been doing any of the events because of spoilers, because I'm not caught up with the story yet, so I'm not sure if I have done one. But I will go check. Maze. It wasn't. Okay, hold on, I will check right now. I mean, if it was an old, can you do old events? And see, like, I know in Honkai Star Rail you can do old events. I'm not sure if you can in Celestine Zero, but it doesn't look like I have it. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should check with event stuff. Maybe I should do some more events. It's like with Celestine Zero, I'm kind of only like doing the main story, but I'm not really focusing too much on it. Because there's only so many games I can focus on regularly. So it's mainly Genshin, kind of Honkai Star Rail. With ZZZ, it's more like I sometimes do something, but I usually just do the dailies and then I log out again. You sent me some recommendations on Genshin and Discord as well. Thank you for your help, Roxy. Maze. I will try to get better discs for Yishingwa. But that's it for today. We will continue with Obol Squad's hollow thing next time. And I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, Proxy. But yes, I will post the schedule tomorrow. As I mentioned in Discord, I will start putting on whether it's going to be Twitch only or Twitch and YouTube streams on the schedule, so you know. And yeah. Is there anybody we can go raid? Okay, Nynx is playing Resident Evil 3. We can go raid her. But I'll have to raid and run so I don't get spoilers. But I know you guys like Resident Evil, so we're gonna go raid her. Please take care of yourself, everybody. Make sure you guys stay hydrated. And I'll be seeing you again next week. Please take care of yourself, everybody. I love you guys so much. Bye bye, everybody.